the United Kingdom, or it's the US, or it's Germany, the requirements are very similar. Welcome to another episode of Thoughts with Tea. If you're watching for the first time, my name is Toyin. Lately, most of us have developed more interest in studying abroad or emigrating, or both, as the case may be. In fact, Japa has been the word on the streets. Sometimes we don't know how to navigate the application process. Sometimes we need funding. Hashtag we need money. Today we'll be talking about everything. We'll be looking step by step through the procedure for immigrating via study visa. Today we're going to start with the process of admission. As we move forward, we would look into scholarships, we will look into other means of funding, and we would even look into other means to emigrate. Did I mention, if you don't know what Japa means emigrate. Now, if you're interested in knowing more about scholarships, if you're interested in knowing more about funding, if you're interested in other means of emigrating, drop a comment or an emoji or something so that we can know that you need this information and we can talk about it. Let me tell you a small secret. I actually know people that are willing and ready to talk about this. They are also very happy to help in case you need any help. So all you need to do is ask. Drop a comment. Okay, let's not take too much time on that. We'll be starting with Europe, and specifically we'll be starting with Germany. Mostly because the procedure for Germany is more or less straightforward. What I mean by that is you get all the information and links that you need from one website. That website is www.daad.de. When the first time I visited this website, I couldn't use it. Like, I was applying to universities. My friend had told me, in Germany, tuition fee is free. All you need to do is apply, get your admission, and travel. She also mentioned that you have to show that you can support yourself for the first year when you get there. We'll talk about that, about the ways you can go about that when we talk about funding or financing. When we talk about money, basically, there are ways you can go about that. But the first time I visited the website, my God, confession how much. A friend of mine just gave me, another friend gave me the website, and I thought the guy wasn't helping me. Later, I spoke to him again, and he was like, on the right hand corner, you will see EN, click on EN. Man, I did that, and from that day, I was able to use that page. So we're going to start from there. On the right hand corner, I hope you've typed www.daad.de in your browser, because I'm there already. On the right hand corner, if you click on EN, the page changes to English. So we're on the DAAD website. On the right hand corner, there is study and research in Germany. There is study, research and teach abroad. There's info. Let's start with study and research in Germany. Under study and research in Germany, it says study programs and language courses. That's what you're going to be seeing. You're going to see international programs, and you're going to see all degree programs in Germany. You can use the all degree programs options, or you can use international programs. When you use international programs, it actually picks programs in international languages, and we all know that English is like the most international language. Well, I think after Arabic. So you click on international programs. You find a filter. That filter is what is going to help you to pick the course you want to pick. So let's imagine that you want to do, let's imagine that you are in the sciences. Course type. So first of all, you want to do a master's degree. If you want to do a bachelor's degree, okay, also you can also do that. Course language, English only. Field of study, there's so many options here. You can just pick mathematics and natural sciences. Here we have 486 programs available. You click search. But you might also want to narrow your search. So presently, this is what our page looks like. This is just a sticky alert. This is like just a cookie, and this is also just cookie, so you can just click on yes, I agree. This is advanced search. You can use keywords, but if you don't really know what keyword to use, you're safe. You can pick subjects. You have options to pick from. So if you're interested in, like, I don't know, mathematics, but I know not so many people are interested in mathematics, but let's just imagine that you're interested in computer science and mathematics. So you pick computer science and mathematics. Here we have computer science, and we can also just pick mathematics. So we've picked two options there. So once you do that, it filters your search. Let's see, how many do we have now? Now we have 224 results, but we can still filter it further, because although this filtering removes some options for you, but at least even see what options you have. See if what you want is within the options that you have before you now say, okay, I want even a larger search. Tuition fees. So there are also some investors in Germany that pay fees. This is not the one we're looking for. Now we have 154 options. We'll minimize that and then look at our options. Let's take one of these courses, for example. What I just want to say is this: most of the courses have similar requirements. Course background may be different, but if you look at it, the requirements for admission are very, very similar. So we're going to talk about the basic admission requirements that is in almost every course. Let me just pick something: agricultural biosciences. This is in Technical University Munchen. So we select that. The first thing you see on the DAAD when you select the course is the overview. It says Master of Science English. We knew that already because we filtered. That's 4 semesters. It starts in the winter semester. So some courses start both in the winter semester and summer semester. Some start only in the winter. When you go down, you actually have the course websites. So I will just open that in a different tab, but we'll stay on the DAAD website. Cost and funding. So in this place, you can see tuition fee. There's none. There's no tuition fee, but there's something like a semester contribution. You pay this once in 6 months. For this university, is really cheap. It's 130 euros. Usually this covers your transportation for 6 months. That is to say, when you pay this 130 euros, which is really cheap, you will not pay transport for 6 months. And this is not just that you're not paying transport within your city. You're not paying transport within your city. You're not paying transport within like 4, 5, 6, 7 cities around you. Sometimes you're not paying transport within your whole state. And if you're Nigerian and you hear states in my mouth, you're thinking, oh, just states. No, in Germany, states are like really big. In Germany, states are big. State is like region in Nigeria. It's like maybe you say Southwest. That's one state in Germany. The whole of Southwest is like one state in Germany. So it's like someone saying you can move around in Southwest without paying transport at all. My people, 130 euro for 6 months. This is cheap. Cost of living is 700 euros. So no one is asking you to come and pay 700 euros. They're just letting you have an idea that every month you probably will need about 700 euros to feed. But of course, feeding costs vary from person to person. Requirement and registration. This is what we need. Here you will be informed about what bachelor's degree that you need, what bachelor background you need. I like usually how they say, or from a comparable study program. That is, we may not know what your degree is, but if it's similar to what we want, we'll take you. The language requirement is that you need to prove your English skills. Usually, so here there's a link that gives more information about the English language skills, but usually if your national language is already English, or if you already have your bachelor's degree in English, you don't need to provide this you don't need to provide this proof many times, but always check. Now it says submit application to. For some universities, you will not submit your application on their website. For some universities, they use something called Uni Assist. Many universities in Germany use Uni Assist. Many don't. In this case, this university does not use Uni Assist. Many times when a university uses Uni Assist, you as an applicant, you have to pay for processing of your application. So we click on course websites. Here we have this tab that says how do you apply. You usually have these 3 lines at the top which will show you what other options you can pick. In this particular situation, we can just do that. It gives us this. So we have home, prospective students. So you can just pick prospective, and we're there. Yes, now we found, I think, what we're looking for, which is admission prerequisites. For current passport style photo, you need a passport picture, digital copy. The application for admission, this would be an online application. There are some documents here that you're not going to be needing, but we can see higher education entrance qualification, which is your secondary school certificate. We can see official transcript of grades. So I applied to a lot of universities. I applied to universities in the US. I applied to universities in the United Kingdom, mostly in the United Kingdom, and I also applied to universities in Germany. It doesn't even matter if it's the United Kingdom or it's the US or it's Germany. The requirements are very similar. One, you need to upload your passport's photograph. You need to fill their online form. You need to upload your international passports. To upload your secondary school leaving certificate. You need to upload your university degree certificate. You need to upload your transcripts. In some cases, not all universities need to upload them. References. This is not all universities require this. But for some universities, when you start the application, you will see the requirement, and they are actually not difficult. These are things that you already have. They're not going to ask you for something that you don't already have. You have these things. There are two things that. So every other thing you're going to be uploading, they're just like documents that are just information that you already have. But there's something that is very important for admission, which is what we'll be talking about now. Which is one, you need to upload your CV, academic CV. And two, you need to upload a motivation letter. In some cases, it's called personal statements. In some cases, it's called statement of purpose. So you need to upload this. I just have two tips. One, if you don't have a CV already, write anything. Like, just start. Write anything. After writing that anything, Google and check for samples of academic CV. Now use this to guide yourself to edit your CV to look like something that a professor will read and will not be pissed at. Please give your CV to someone that has written one before to check for you. If you don't know anyone that has written an academic CV before, please give it to any lecturer that you know. If you don't know any lecturer, give it to any person that is educated. Like, at all, nine bad pass. Like, not having anyone to edit it for you is even the worst part, because sometimes you just need another perspective. So just give it to someone. Personal statements, I also just want to say that many people just like look for someone to write personal statements for them. It's the same rule. Please pick a pen and paper and write anything. Like, you can just start by writing, I really want to do my master's, and I don't have money to be paying in this country, plus I really don't want to do masters now here, or it has been my dream to do masters outside the country, and now that I've heard that it's possible to do it with you, like, you can start anywhere. You can start by saying anything. Just pick a pen, pick a paper, and start writing. Start anything that comes to your head. Just try to make it as authentic as possible. It doesn't even matter if that thing is sounding stupid to you at that particular time. Just write it. Just start anywhere and just start writing why you're applying for this course, why you're trying to do a master's, and why you're applying to this university, why you're applying to this country. Anything that enters your head, just write it down. After writing it down, Google motivation letter samples. Read what other people have done, and now use it to edit yours. After you've edited yours, give it to someone, let them edit it for you. So these are the tips that I have for writing your CV and you're writing your motivation letter. Remember to remember to include your academic experiences. Whatever position you had when you were in university, please include this in your CV. Also, your motivation letter, use whatever experiences you've had to channel it to show why it has motivated you to want to do your master's degree. The skills that you have that are relevant to this course of study that you want to do, please don't forget to put it in your CV. Lastly, I want to say that if you have no one to edit your CV or your motivation letter, you can always send it to me. You can drop a comment. There's ThoughtsWithTee on Instagram. You can just send us a DM, or you can send it to my email. If you check ThoughtsWithTee on Instagram, if you click the link in my bio, there is my email there, or you can just directly click my email on Instagram. You can just literally just send me, if I have the time. Actually, I will create the time, because I'm saying this now, so I will create the time to check it for you. So if you don't have anyone to check for you, you can send it to me. I'll proofread and I will send you what I think about it. I will just, in fact, edit it for you. Okay, so no, I won't edit it for you. I will send you what I think should be edited. So yes, I just want to also say that, of course, you know that you should have your certificate, your original certificate with you. Please have a scanned copy, and also make a certified copy. Go to a court or a lawyer and make a certified copy. Today we just wanted to focus on starting your application. I just want to be sure that, okay, we're not just saying things that you don't need. So yes, there are scholarships that we're aware of that Nigerians or people from other, you know, countries have applied for, and they successfully got it. And you don't even need to be a first class student to get the scholarships. So if there's anyone for first class students, I'm not going to be talking about those. We're just going to talk about something that's practical and something that we can all benefit from. Lastly, I just want to say, start. Just start. After you start, if you're having any challenges on the way, then I and so many other people will be happy to help. But first, start. Till I come your way again, my name is Oluwatoyin. If you are not yet subscribed to this vlog, please tap the subscribe button now, and I would be very happy if you like this video, share it to other people. Till I come your way again, bye.